Hey, good morning. What's going on? A whole lot of golfing got today. That's what's going on. Absolutely. Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. Make sure we get everything changed over here on Facebook. Get the volumes turned down here. So, Lisa, good morning. What's up? Juan, Haley, absolutely. Everybody's having it's beautiful. Beautiful this morning. Like I said, there's going to be a whole lot of God and a whole lot of golf today to be had. So thank you. Recently, somebody just asked me, Haley just asked me yesterday, how do you know what you're going to talk about some mornings? And some mornings I don't. Zach, brother, what's up, man? Double sponsor you. Appreciate you so much. And so some days I really don't know what I'm going to talk about. And then this morning I woke up and I didn't want to get out of bed. And it just kind of hit me. So anyways, I'm going to share 1 Peter 4:10 with you all today. And it says, each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others as faithful stewards of God. And three things come out of this right away. It says each of you. It doesn't say some of you. It doesn't say most of you. It says each of you. Like it's a guarantee that each of us have received a gift of the Spirit from God, and that we're to serve others with it as faithful stewards of God's grace. And when I think of faithful stewards of God's grace, to me that like exudes a little bit of confidence to know that it's God's grace in the midst of things. And anyways, I got to thinking of the best example that I could come up with, and I know you've seen this guy. If you've been to a Royals game, you've been to a professional baseball game, if you've been to a Cardinals game, you've been to a Yankees game, you've seen this guy. This guy is the peanut guy, right? This guy is bouncing up and down the aisles. Usually it's a guy with a little bit of soul, got a little bit of rhythm in his step, and man, this guy loves his job. Like he's just peanuts, get your peanuts, and he's talking with people, waving at little kids. Like he loves his job. And I'm thinking back now. I was a little tyke, man. Even at 3 and 4, like I wanted to be that guy. But I didn't want to be that guy because he was throwing peanuts. I wanted to be that guy because he was like ultimately just in love with the moment and in love with the job. And I read this passage this morning, and I kind of broke it down a little bit, and I was like, man, that guy was full of the Spirit. Like that guy was using exactly what God gave him, and he was ministering to people, and I didn't even realize that. Even as an adult, when I go to the games, on college night, I didn't realize it. But man, that guy had a passion for what he was doing. And looking back, so I thought about this, and I thought, okay, I was a little kid, and I wanted to be that guy. I wanted that job. I wanted that job, but then I thought about it, and I thought, okay, well, how many people would take that job for one night, thinking it's the best job in the world, throwing peanuts, having a good time? Like, he made it look like a party. But look at the reality of it is, he probably climbed the equivalent of 10 miles of stairs every day. I would have made it one trip up, and I'd been like, I hate this job. This is miserable. I'm stuck here throwing peanuts. I'm making whatever an hour. And then think about Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock. Hot as heck. And just sweat pouring down. He's got a towel. He's wiping his face. Didn't change one thing for that guy. It would have changed it for me. I wouldn't have enjoyed it. I wouldn't have enjoyed it one bit. And then he's got to carry 25, 30 pounds of peanuts on his shoulders. Imagine the headache he probably had when he went home that night from those straps pulling down on his shoulders. And so I just got thinking, I was like, man, that guy made his job look so fun and so easy. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, I'm playing a show. Now listen, I'm so grateful that I've been able to continue to perform, do what I love, do what God put me here on this earth through a pandemic. There are so many live music artists out there who are not performing. So I'm so grateful that I'm still able to do that. You guys have helped me do that. So thank you for helping us find bookings. Thank you for all that. Because here's the deal. when I'm at a show and we're performing or whatever, how many people walk up to me and want to sing a song? Like, at least 4 or 5 every night. Hey, can I get up and sing with you? Why do they want to do that? Because it looks fun, because I'm doing what I love. It looks like a blast because it is a blast. It's a blast for me. But then think about all the stuff that you don't see. The 6-hour drive. The hauling sound equipment in at 2 in the afternoon in the dead of heat. Or if we're in Minnesota and it's 30 degrees below zero and we're all bundled up hauling our gear into the casino, like, that's the stuff that people don't see. And that stuff right there is enough to make people quit the music business if they're truly not in it and passionate. So I look back at this guy at the baseball game, Mr. Peanut Man, and like, he's truly doing what he was put here on this earth. But I want to take it a little step further, and I never realized this until I broke this verse down. The word gift in the Greek is translated to miraculous faculty. Like, just think about that for a second. That truly was his gift. But his gift was doing so much more for people than giving them peanuts. Like, the Spirit of God was in that man. And he's in every man that's doing their job with a passion and a blessing and a fulfillment. Miraculous faculty. I guarantee you, miracles happened in that stadium through that guy. I guarantee you, because it says here, when you're using your gift, it's a miraculous faculty. Miracle. Faculty. Position. That's so cool. It's so cool to think about. We see it at shows. I'm sure that if you're doing what you love and what you're here on this earth to do, and you do it with passion and joy, I'm sure that you see miracles. I'm sure that you do. You think about it. I don't care what your role is. You could be a secretary. You could be a doctor. You could be a garbage engineer. I'm sure that you see it. If you do it with passion and it's truly your gift and you're doing it, I'm sure that you see miracles every day. Absolutely. Absolutely. So then I go on a little further, and I keep looking at this, and it talks about serving others. Well, the Greek word for that is ministry, right? And it's later interpreted in that as intense charity. Intense charity. Not just giving to others, but giving to another intently. I don't know. That's where the passion comes through. And I just think, that's so cool that Mr. Peanut Man in the stadium when I was 3 years old, still today, has left that impact in my life. And now I know, today it hits me that the Holy Spirit was in that man. He's doing what he loved in a place where he could minister to people, serve people, and that's really what it's all about. So, 2 things. If you're not that guy in your job, picture that guy. If you're not that guy in your job, you're in the wrong job. You're in the wrong job. You're selling yourself short because God has something for you just like that. And so I'm going to encourage you to really, 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 really check yourself. Is what you're doing, does it create a fire for you? Do you get through the hard days packing the peanuts up and down 10 miles of stairs with a smile on your face, with joy in your heart, helping people, making people happy? You can do that anywhere. You can do that anywhere. But like that's really how you're going to minister. Like, who didn't want to be that guy? You know, who didn't want to be the peanut guy? Everybody. He just portrayed it so well. But he wasn't portraying anything. That was who he was in his role, in his moment. You got to find your role in your moment. And man, I'm gonna just encourage you to just make that your prayer. If that's not where you're at right now, make that your prayer. God, I want to be peanut guy. You know, I want to be Mr. Stadium guy in my role, in my place. Please tell me where that's at. I encourage you to make that prayer. Make that your prayer and see what happens. as we go through there. Guys, it's going to be a great day of golf, and I hope you all have a good day. Thanks.